everybody.
Hello.
We hope you guys are okay. So today we've had quite an emotional day, haven't we? And we want to talk about it, but emotional in a good way, not a bad way.
Yeah.
Because we have had a day at the cinema. We went to see 2 films at the cinema. One pretty much directly after the other. Then we had about a half-hour gap to try and process the first film, and then we went to the second one.
I'm still not over it.
Okay, so the films that we saw, the first film was A Star Is Born. It was my second time watching it, but it was your first time, and we both saw Bohemian Rhapsody straight after that for the first time. So we're going to be talking about both films. We're doing spoilers.
Yes,
we
are.
Cannot help but do spoilers to this situation.
I've got to talk about it.
We've got to let it out.
So you'll have to put that in the
yeah. Don't worry, I'll do all that. So as I said, it was a second time viewing for me, but really weirdly, I didn't cry the first time I saw The Star Is Born, but I think it was because I was so taken aback by the film. I didn't, I like the lyrics and such of the songs. I was like, oh yeah, that's a good song. And then afterwards, and for the past week, I've been like obsessively listening to the soundtrack, and it means something totally different the second time round. And then when obviously watching it the second time out, I was really taking it in, and I was just crying. I cried a lot.
I've listened to the soundtrack on Spotify.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Well, I liked the songs. Knowing the context of the songs now, totally different ball game.
Yeah.
It is stunning.
Yeah.
I mean, after it finished, I couldn't talk.
She could not talk.
I could not formulate a sentence.
5 minutes or more.
I was going...
And even then, you said one sentence and then you were quiet again for about another 5 or so, weren't you? You were just literally, you just couldn't say
I think
a thing.
what it was that I said was, that is why I love Stephanie Joanne Germanotta.
Yeah. Not Lady Gaga.
Not Lady Gaga. And I'm never calling her Lady Gaga. Well, again, I say again. Joanne Angelina Germanotta is her name.
Right.
But, or is it Angelica? It's either Angelica or Angelina, but it's an angel.
I have no idea.
An angel.
It's an angel.
Music.
She's an angel.
But
she's amazing.
The point is that I've been a casual Lady Gaga fan since she came out.
Yeah.
When I say casual, I mean I have her records. I enjoy her music. But I'm not someone that's like burning for the next project.
Yeah.
Like when she brings out new stuff, I will listen to it, I will love it, I will buy it. But I'm not someone who's constantly aware of where she's in the world touring or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That isn't where I'm at with her. I have a great deal of respect for her talent, but today that just got a whole new layer. A new level, because I lost my way with her a little bit during the art pop era, and I think she did too, if I'm honest, because sorry, I love the Fame, I loved the Fame Monster, I loved most of Born This Way. Art pop came along. And it felt to me, and I want to make this clear, I am not a little monster. That's what she calls her fans.
Yeah.
But from my perspective, I felt art pop was what she was. Like, art pop felt like she was offering what she thought she wanted.
Right.
Or like her management wanted, or the label
but
wanted.
That's not necessarily what,
and I felt like,
as an artist, she wanted to convey.
Yeah, so when she came out with Joanne, I felt like I didn't know Stephanie Germanotta.
Yeah.
And Joanne showed me who Stephanie was.
Yeah.
Because she stripped away all the artifice and the makeup, and she just became herself.
Yeah. and as I said in my
Mm.
previous video of it with Lady Gaga, when she burst onto the scene like with a poker face and all that lot, I just kept on thinking, I love her voice.
Yeah.
But I think there's something more to this. I don't like this, like wearing meat outfit and all that kind of.
She had.
I don't
That
give a
had
damn
a
about
point.
that.
That did have a
Yeah,
point.
but I did. I just saw it as a facade. I'm like, there's something more than this. So I just kind of ignored all of her poppy stuff, and then I heard her Tony Bennett work that she did with it and loved it. I absolutely loved her performance at the Oscars in 2015 with Sound of Music. I'm like, yes, right, this is more what I want. And then this film came along, and I wasn't going, oh my god, I've got to see this film. Kind of. I was like, oh, that I'm quite intrigued by that because I really like the story of A Star Is Born. I love the Judy Garland version, and so I wasn't going right, blow me away, do this to me. I just went, right, let's just see what happens, and I really loved it. And then seeing it again today after knowing all those songs in context, as you said, and everything, and seeing everything as a deeper meaning than what you think it means, it completely changed it for me, and I was crying my eyes out.
Yeah, I mean, it was so powerful.
Yeah,
it was so beautiful. It was so moving. I think there's a lot of, because she has a special on Netflix called 5'3", and I rewatched that because that came out, I think, earlier this year, I think or last year.
Yeah.
And I rewatched that, and part of the reason why she made this film, the reason why she made Joanne the way she did, was to get back to the core of what she wanted to do, which was to create art that was about herself.
Yes.
And I think she got into the industry. She was sexually assaulted when she was 19. She had post-traumatic stress disorder because of that. I mean, obviously, the fame went mad, which meant she would have had more pressure on her to get the next project out. And there's so much pressure and so much stress in her life. And at one point, she even says, I have people all day touching me, taking pieces of me. And it is so overwhelming for her.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she struggles with the silence as well, when there is no one.
Yeah.
And part of her success has meant losing people.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the film is about, that fame and art cannot be created without loss.
Yeah.
And one perpetuates the other.
Yes.
And it's so sad.
Yeah.
So I need a drink.
Yeah.
You talk.
Yeah. So it's drink, Laura, drink.
Yeah,
Soothe your throat. Yeah, she's not feeling too good. So it's first time directed by Bradley Cooper, who also stars in it.
Who I didn't really rate as an actor, but that changed today too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bradley, but you were fucking amazing. You were great.
Yeah.
Sorry.